This is a drawing that I drew Thursday, November 16th, while sitting at the bar in Ice House, and it was after, if I recall right, it was after the Titans Steelers game, because I don't recall drawing this during the Titans Steelers game, Thursday night football game. I did the shading yesterday for the head along with the eyes. It has, starting with talking about the design, has the flames. It has flames that are connected to, or fire that is connected to his head. It starts here, connected to his head, and then goes up to the top with these flames. And it was completely unplanned as far as how many flames I'm going to have at the top of this monster's head. So I wasn't surprised. So it's completely unplanned that I had 5 flames at the top of his head. And then there is his head is dark because I shaded his head, I shaded his head, and he has no mouth, and he has these 2 intimidating or terrifying eyes. And I darkly shaded these eyes so that they would stick out, but not entirely, because if I had shaded them, then they would look something like this, not something like this, but I don't imagine that they'd stick out the same if I darkly shaded the entire parts of for his 2 eyes. And this is a monster. It could be a demon, it could be a gorgon, it could be a demogorgon. It's open to the viewers to decide what kind of monster this is, and they can give reasons to support their answer. And looking forward, I'll be asking persons what kind of monster they think this is, and I'm looking forward to hearing what kind of monster they think it is, along with reasons to support their answer. And logic would dictate that it would have to be supernatural, because it has fire in the area of its head, and since fire is hot, it would burn the skin, except if that person or monster is supernatural. So that's why logic would dictate this is some type of supernatural monster, which a demon is a kind of supernatural monster. And talking about the design, this was mainly inspired by the superhero Ghost Rider. Has that fire, the flames around his head. You can see Ghost Rider, he also has fire, flames around in the area of his head. And I still managed to make mine unique because his start is connected to his head, while for Ghost Rider it's below his chin and then goes up above his head. Mine does go above his head, but it still has, his is connected. This monster has it connected to his head, while Ghost Rider, it's below his head. And that was mainly inspired by Ghost Rider for the flames, the fire in the area of his head, including the flames above his head. And for the face of 2 terrifying eyes with no mouth, this was mainly inspired by the supervillain Blackheart. Blackheart is a supervillain in the Marvel Universe. He's a devil, a hell lord, and mainly an enemy of Ghost Rider. And as you can see, he has a face with no mouth, terrifying eyes, so as you can see, there is the face with the terrifying eyes and the no mouth. That was mainly inspired by Blackheart. So, and I combined these 2 inspirations to create a unique design. And I have a excellent or terrific or top-notch picture, something that is A+, which is a combination, which has an inspirational design of 2 Marvel characters, Blackheart and Ghost Rider. And I also drew below this picture, I drew, these are the same kind of design eyes I had for that demon head, and I wanted to see what they look like. What do they look like as if I had shaded them dark, and that's what they look like. And the that is a monster, and that is the monster head, which is the last picture that I drew.